for you to take me out of time, overthinking about my life, trying way too hard.
Hey guys, it's MMD Cards, and we have the Collecticon Dallas 2024 video for you here. We don't have a mic yet, so we're going to have to do a little bit of voiceovers, show some pictures, and see how the deals went down. And as you can see, that was the vendor setup that I had for day one. I had 3 binders, a bunch of One-Piece decks, and 2 showcases, a bunch of Pokemon and One-Piece cards. This was my first deal. I had Gengar from Tag Bolt Full Art Tag Team, and sold that for $130. And dude got some B-roll here showing a little bit of One Piece, some ponchos. And here was the second deal of the day that we actually got, and it was 7-piece slab lot. We ended up selling that for about $290, $300 I think. And we cut the guy a deal, so it's a pretty good deal there. And another big deal that we had here was me trading away my ultra shiny GX Charizard, and me getting some cash, and a CGC Perfect Dendra SR in Japanese, and a CGC Pristine Sonya. And here is one of the biggest deals of the show that we did. We had a Skull Grunt Pikachu PSA 10, and we ended up trading it away to one of our good buddies from local to Michigan for Burning Shadows Charizard PSA 9 Secret Rare, and 2 of the Moonbreon, 1 PSA 9 and 1 PSA 10, both in English, and he added some cash on top. It was for his collection. He is collecting all of the ponchos, and we cut him a decent deal. He's a really nice guy. It was probably one of the bigger deals of the day, and we ended off day one doing pretty well. A lot of the binders ended up moving on the first day, so it really surprised me that Raw was able to do so well. I'd say 80% of my One Piece binder of just playables and SRs, it moved very, very fast. Everyone was looking for One Piece, definitely Raw One Piece, and a few of the slabs. And I had 2 value binders, you know, just 1 to like maybe $30 cards in there, and it got cooked the first day. It was really good, but people were taking, you know, 40, 50, 100 cards, and by day 2 I didn't even put out any of my binders anymore because most of the cards have been picked through. So Raw at Collecticon and in binders does really well. Slabs did really good too, especially on day 2, and I did end up moving about 10 One-Piece decks. I brought 15 of them, just from a couple of OPO1 or STO1s and STO7 Big Moms, and had a couple of crocodiles and kid decks left, so you know, people picked those up pretty quickly. So here, coming up in this next clip we're gonna have is day 2. And day 2 I did it a little bit differently in the setup, as you're gonna see. Instead of having the binders out, I did end up bringing like 50 or 60 value slabs, and I'm talking like $40 and under. So I didn't put those out the first day. I just didn't have enough room on the table, and I figured let's see what the binders do, and on the second day let's put the value slabs out, and let's see how that goes. So as you can see, the showcases relatively still full. Pretty decent One Piece on the right side, or on the left side, and Pokemon on the right side. VIP came in early on the day 2, and we already did a few deals with people on day 2. A few of these slab lots, they're picking up 7, 8, 9 slabs, as you can see, and we're doing close to 90% on all of these. The Burning Shadows Charizard ended up selling at full price. I had stickered at $500. It's a little bit over comps, but you know, it's something that you really don't see all too often. And it was really a great pickup that I got to trade in for the Skull Grunt Pikachu. You're gonna see a few more pictures of One Piece lots, and they did pretty well. You know, the second day a lot of the One Piece slabs moved. I was a little bit hesitant on the first day. I'd say only about 10 or 15 slabs of One Piece moved. Mostly it was the binders and Pokemon. But I think there was only about maybe 5 or 6 people that had that kind of like mid-range alternate art, One Piece in English, rather than just having black labels and mangas and things that were a little bit out of people's price range. Yeah, and after these One Piece pictures that you're going to see, there's going to be a huge lot coming up. A few of my German friends came over and they wanted a bulk deal, and we ended up getting something done relatively quickly. We're very easy to work with. It's a 47 card lot. There's Japanese Pokemon, English Pokemons, few 9s, few 10s, shinies, full art trainers, tag teams, the whole shebang. Really easy guys to work with, and I appreciate them a lot, and it was fair on both ends at the end of the day. We did catch a little bit of the footage here. Like I said before, we don't have a mic yet. It was me and my wife that ended up flying down for 3 days, and we just thought it would be kind of cool, to vlog the whole experience and catch some B-roll and try to catch some deals. But it was so fast-paced, and there was just customer after customer, or even just friends just talking and chatting up One Piece or trying to make deals, and the whole section was doing very, very well. So next time we kind of got an idea of how to do it. Definitely gonna need a tripod, definitely gonna need a mic, and focus a little bit more on trying to work the deals out. But I mean, that deal right there with my friends there, it only took like 10 minutes, and it almost a 50 cards slab lot. So that was awesome for them, and that was awesome for me as well. And we always do deals at shows. So, and as the show was winding down, we did get one more deal done, a little bit more of a trade with a fellow vendor. He picked up a couple of One Piece decks, and some sleeves, and I threw a little bit of cash on top, and we got a first edition Neo English Tyranitar PSA 9. So pretty fair deal on both parts, and I hope they enjoy. I think they're local to Texas as well. And this last deal was amazing. And then here's the deal that we did with my buddy Dalton. He's local here to Michigan. I did trade one of my Japanese Moonbreons in PSA 10, the alternate art, for some One Piece. So we ended up grabbing a Kid manga PSA 10, a Yamato SP from OPO5 PSA 10 in English as well, and the third card was an English Kaido Black Label alternate art. And he did throw some cash on top, so it did make sense to both of us. He grabs a bit of more of a higher end card that he does really well with, and I get One Piece and a little bit of cash. One Piece did move very well for me over there. I'm not so sure if it moved for a lot of other people. I did see a lot of high-end mangas, black labels, BGS 10 pristines, but I'm not sure if they were moving very well for some people. I did have that kind of like sweet spot of $50 to like $300-400 cards when it came to One Piece, and I felt like it did very well for me. I did only end up grabbing a few things this Collecticon. My main goal here was selling and seeing how it went, as it was my first Collecticon. The experience was awesome. The fellow vendors that I had in this section were awesome. I made a ton of friends there, and I would love to do more. I'm looking forward to probably trying to do Houston in April, and if it's not too late, to grab a vendor table with a few of my friends in this section. And if I can't get to Houston in April, it'll probably end up being either Orlando or Fort Worth in July. But I definitely want to do at least 3 or 4 of these by the end of the year as time permits. Here's a quick clip of Jason Page and his performance, and I'll give a breakdown of how the overall show went.
Can't stand
I'd say the show was a huge success for me. We definitely enjoyed Dallas. My wife and I had some great barbecue. We had some great food overall, even with some tacos, and everything that we ate or experienced down there was very, very humbling, and the people were very generous and very hospitable. The show overall, sales wise, we did clear just a little bit under 5 figures in sales, a couple more thousand in trade. So that was very good. That was basically what my goal was for the show. It was to basically sell a lot and trade when needed and if I could. Um, I appreciate you guys for watching and getting through this video of my first VOD of sort of a vendor POV, but at the same time just having some screenshots and B-roll. I appreciate it if you'd subscribe, and I'll try to get some more videos out soon of some more TCG and vendor POV. Thanks, guys.